Hi, everyone. Welcome to our impromptu last minute meeting tonight, this evening. We're going to go over our trip to the 3-hour training in Hinesville, Georgia. And Carol is going to tell us about her experience and what her takeaway was from our endeavor, adventure.
Okay.
Go ahead, Carol.
All right. Well, I just have to say that the trip itself was wonderful with Cindy and Becky. We just had a great time. It's like we've known each other our whole lives. So that was wonderful. I was very happy to be asked to go and do this. It wasn't a huge crowd, which is better for me because I'm not good in huge crowds. Brittney Howard and Phallin Black were just wonderful. They feed off of each other. And I really enjoyed listening to them. So some of the key points that I wrote down, because they meant something to me, we need to learn as much as we can. We need to read books. We need to have personal growth. The more that we do that, the more growing that we do, and things become very much easier for us. This whole world is nothing but negativity. We need to not focus on the negative instead of saying, oh, I talked to 3 people and 2 of them were like, no. You need to focus on the one and say, oh, wow, this person's interested. Always focus on the good stuff. You need to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then nobody else will. You have to know that you can do something like this. Your business life and your personal life are interconnected, whether you think it or not. The things that the self-help books or whatever you might read in your business life will also flow over to your personal life and could help make relationships and various other things helpful for you. You need to know your people limits. The way that it was explained, if I can remember correctly, it was if you're at a level 4, then you can only talk to, like, I can't remember exactly how they explained it. Do you remember, Cindy?
There we go. I had to unmute myself. Yeah,
Okay.
basically, if you are at level 4, you're going to only be able to get people that are level 3 or below. You're not going to be able to get people over your level.
Gotcha. Okay.
Basically, what you have to continually be building, because if you're only at level 1, you're not going to be able to recruit level 2s. Okay,
right.
Basically.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
You need to switch on your brain. The more you learn and the more of these books that we look at, it doesn't matter if you need to read it 10 times. You do it until it gets in and sinks into your brain so you know what it's saying. It needs to mean something to you. You need to develop your belief in the products. If you do not have that belief in the products, then what you need to do is borrow someone else's. The way that Phallin put it, they're like, well, what do you think? Well, look at this great video that somebody else did, and it was really wonderful, and allow somebody else to come through instead of you doing it. And once you practice this a lot, you will start to become a believer also. Whenever you have time, Google all the ingredients that are in these products. That way, the more you learn about the products, then the more that you can answer questions or whatever. We have unlimited resources. We do not need to reinvent the wheel. Everything is out there for us. You need to learn to recognize opportunity when it comes to you. And I think that's probably going to just come by experience. I don't know that that's something that we automatically know. And they said you need to look at least 1 video a day. And us who are in Cindy's group know Cindy does a video a day. So if we only do 1 a day, then we're only seeing Cindy. So I think, it's up to you, your personal thing. I've been looking at least 2 or 3. Okay. They also mentioned a writer named Sarah Robbins, and she has a book on leadership called Rockstar Recruiting, I believe. And one of the things that they suggested was when you spend time with people to train them, you really want to focus on the rock stars. You don't ignore the other people, but those are the ones that you're mainly probably going to put most of your time in because they're the ones who are out there striving to go with you. Don't overkill. Don't talk so much about the product until everybody thinks that you're an expert, because then they think they have to be an expert. So what I kind of do is when people ask me things, I go to the back office and go to my shareables and I send them product information. I try not to give them a lot of hope. And I definitely don't say, oh, you know, you're going to lose weight the minute you take this, because we all know that's not true. And they probably wouldn't believe me anyway, because there's really no quick fixes. Let me see. There are 4 pillars of becoming a jewel. Enrollment. You need to enroll people. I believe that the statistics that they gave is for every 50 contacts, you get 1 join. So you have to get out there and enroll. Development. You need to go out there and you need to help your people. You need to create workers, create leaders, and you need to be strong. You should lead by example. Duplication, basically convenience orders. You know, you want to get your people to continue to do the convenience orders, and that doesn't mean you're not going to have people who just say, you know, they sign up and then next month, oh, let me cut this off. You know, I'm just going to try it for a month or whatever. You want to retain those people, and to retain them, you have to take care of them and make sure that you are meeting their needs. To become an emerald, you have approximately 40 level 1s underneath you. To become a diamond, it's 80 to 100. Phallin became a diamond at 85, which is kind of average. Go to your back office. You need to have a positive mind. You need to build your relationships with your customers, 80% of them. Whenever you approach somebody to talk to them about it, on the first day when you start talking to them, you ask them, are you interested in the products, or are you interested in the business side? That kind of helps you figure out what you need to do to help these people and what you can kind of help them focus on. I just saw the video, was it Bob Heil or something like that? And he was very good on that, because he's like, you know, don't talk too much. You need to ask them questions, and then here, let me send you a video. And I thought that was just great. You need to use your time wisely. You want to invest in the people who want to go with you. You're looking for people who are ready to change their life. They are the ones who really want it. One of the things, of course, that they recommended was John C. Maxwell's book, 21 Levels of Leadership. And I must say, I've already started reading it. As soon as I got home, I downloaded it on my Kindle. So it is there for me anytime I want to, but I've started reading it. And then the thing is, be consistent. Try to be consistent in everything, because you don't want to not be consistent and then people start questioning you and say, okay, you know, this is what you told me last time. Why are you telling me this time? Okay. And I personally, I'm going to go do the color personality test. So that was my last note. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. It wasn't that long of a trip, and we all had just a wonderful time.
Thank you so much, Carol. And wow, did you take some great notes, girl? You covered everything I had and then some.
Well, that's good. I think.
Right here's that book, 21
Yep, I've got
Irrefutable
it.
Laws of Leadership. And this is what we're in the middle of right now on our book club on Thursday nights. And the book that you had mentioned, Carol, let me find it. I've got it. Sonia, where is it? It's in my notes. Yes, the Sarah Robbins. That is going to be, I think, our next book club. I'm pretty sure is what they said.
Right.
Basically, I'm going to go over about the same things you said, and I'm just going to put my own little twist on it.
That's
Okay,
fine.
change your mindset. When we get up in the morning and we say, oh, I don't want to send 20 messages today because I know all these people are just going to say no, and it costs too much money, and they're going to give me all these excuses. No. That's not what you do. You get up in the morning and you say, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to message these 20 people because I am going to get a join either today, tomorrow, or the next day because I'm going to have 50 people in those days. And one of those 50 people are going to say yes. And we're going to get excited and we're going to make ourselves believe we can do this. Therefore, we can do this. You have to see your success. Never give up. Believe. If you do, and I'm taking this is a quote from Phallin, maybe not a direct word for word, but this is what Phallin Black told us. She said, if you do your IPA every day and you send 5 messages every day, you will eventually be a diamond. Basically, she just told us if we do our worksheet and we send our messages, we will get there. Don't give up. It's out there. It's ours for the taking. She got there. They all got there. We can get there too. And self-growth. You have to believe in yourself. If you do not believe in yourself, you can't expect someone else to believe in you. And ladies, we're talking about people's health. They need to trust us. In order for them to trust us, we have to believe in ourselves and be sure of ourselves. And something else on here was you don't have to know everything. It's okay if you don't know everything. If you know where to find everything, you don't have to know all the answers. It's okay to tell people, well, can I send you a video? And you go Google plexus and whatever you're talking to them about, there's going to be a video. Trust me, there's going to be a video. You can go to YouTube and look up plexus and there's going to be information out there. And we have our shareables and our tools in our back office. We have our wonderful big team page, Pink Power Team, and there's a lot of great information there. Then we have Jennifer's page, which is Blessed by Plexus, and there's some great information in there. And then we have our websites, and our website has a label for every product and a description of what it does. So the information is there. We don't have to know all of it. We just have to know how to get it to our prospects. Belief. You have, like she said, you have to believe that the products work. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe in network marketing. If you will Google happy and gut health or plexus and gut health, it gives you a lot of information, and a lot of the science is going to be covered in there. Also in our, like I was saying, in our website, we have the information on our products. We know these products work. We are feeling them in our own bodies. We're seeing them in our own mirrors and our own clothes, how they fit. Aside from that, all of these people that are our plexus friends, we're seeing their real results. We know these are real people because we talk to them daily. We may not know them face to face in the store, but we know them because we speak to them every day. We work with them. So, it's in a belief. You have to believe in the products. And as far as the marketing, the network marketing goes, I don't know of any other job that you can get to the top in 3 years. I just don't. In fact, I know of very few jobs that I'm eligible for where I can make a 6-figure income. And ladies, Emerald is a 6-figure income. Can you imagine diamond? And you can get diamond in 3 years. Phallin Black was diamond in 3 years. And there's no reason we can't do that too. So it's in belief. Okay, we already covered the books, the enrollment, the 4 pillars. Enrollment, you have to enroll people. Develop leaders, that means that you're going to work with the people that join you, and you're going to train them and you're going to teach them. And duplication means not, you need your convenience order, so that every month you're making that 100 PV and you're getting your products and you're not missing a day here and there. But also duplication can refer to Phallin taught Tiffany, and Tiffany's using the same lessons teaching Jennifer, who's using the same lessons to teach Sabrina, who's using the same lessons to teach me, who's using the same lessons to teach y'all. It's duplicating on down, and you're going to use the same information to train your joints. And retention, okay? You have to work with your joints and your customers. Just because they're a customer, retailer preferred, does not mean that they don't need your guidance and your help to get through this. Because, when you first start Plexus, you have all these ideas in your mind of these wonderful, amazing things that are going to happen. And sometimes that's not how it goes. Sometimes the first few things that they notice are detox. And they're going to need you, and they're going to need your experience, and they're going to need your heart to care about them, and to assure them and to give them the information explaining what's going on in their body so that they don't give up. You have to stay with them and build that relationship. Let them lean on you, and you get them through this. Let's see, 80% of our repeat customers are mainly due to relationships. We build relationships. The minute you reach out to someone, be it a personal message or a Plexus message, it is the beginning of a beautiful new relationship. And you need to cultivate and nurture these relationships. Let's see, you grow to your rank. Okay, when I joined on as an ambassador, I had no intention of selling product. I wanted to lose a few pounds and help my daughter. And, because my daughter's my sponsor, I wanted to help her with the sale. And I knew, I just can't afford that. I don't have time for it. I'm just going to give it a shot. And I wasn't thinking I was going to stick with it, really, honestly. But what it came down to was when I got the products in me, and then I started feeling energetic the first few days, and then I started the ProBio and the BioCleanse, and I really started in the detox, and I had the Candida yeast die-off, and I'm just laying here going, oh my word, I don't think I can stand this. It's just miserable. And Sabrina really, really worked with me and got me through it, because 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 times a day, I was just like, Sabrina, I just don't, she's just steady saying, stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. I trust, I promise, trust me, it's going to be okay. You're going to get through this. And she got me through it. And, the reward is just unbelievable. Okay. So it was worth it. So get them to stay with you, work them through it, help them. I do, we do, you do. That means whatever Phallin does, then Phallin and Tiffany and Jennifer and all of us do, and then you do. We all do. It starts up here at the top. I do, we do, you do. Okay. Oh, back to when I first started out, when I became a silver ambassador, I did not know how to lead a team. And I'm still learning every single day on that subject, because, we all are growing here. We're all every day getting better and getting stronger and becoming more sure of ourselves and what we're doing. So you're going to grow to your rank. I became a silver ambassador, and that's when I started getting involved in the training. And then that's when I started training, because I started having a team to train. So as I become a gold ambassador, then I will be in another level of training, and I will grow to that rank. You're going to grow to your rank. As you go up in the company, you're going to grow to your rank. So right now, you do not have to freak out and panic and say, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with 2,000 ambassadors under me? I can't take it, and then set yourself up to fail. Don't do that. Don't set yourself up to fail. You will grow to your rank. They will train us. They will stay with us just like they're doing now. Okay. You don't need to know everything, just know where to find it. We already covered that. People need to want this to work. Again, this goes back to relationships. You do not want your joins to be me, who was sitting here saying, I'm really not planning on sticking with it because I can't afford it and I don't have time for it and I'm sure it's not going to work. You don't want them to sit there and root for it not to work so you can just quit. You want to keep them excited so that when they join, they understand this may take 2 or 3 months to start getting anywhere with it, but you're going to get somewhere with it, and they have to want it to work. If they're Miss Negative or Mr. Negative, it's going to be harder for them to get the results because a lot of this is in your mind, it's in your heart, it's in your relationships and stuff. And okay, we have troubleshooting. If someone tells you that they're having an issue with a product or something, please put them in a 3-way chat and let's troubleshoot. Let's ask them to tell us what their day looks like, when they take their products, when and what they eat, how much water are you drinking every day, are you measuring your water? You know, let's troubleshoot and find out what the issue is, because I'm going to tell y'all, if we troubleshoot, we can almost always find the issue and start getting them some progress. A lot of times it's something just as simple as we need to change the time of day, or we need to double up on, or we need to swap this product for that product. You know, this is something that we can very easily fix. And let's not forget, the Plexus does have a 60-day guarantee. Now, I do not like to advertise that when I'm working on getting joins, but after I have my joins, then I explain to them if there's a product that we're not having good progress with, it is refundable and we can try something else. So let's don't throw that out there and use that as a draw. Y'all, come on, if you don't like it in 60 days, you get your money back, because then you're going to have people that are me when I started. Hey, I can always get my money back. You want people who want this to work. You know, they're not looking at getting their money back. They're looking down the road at their progress. And don't oversell. Okay, that's a great one, because I, for one, am really bad about this, because you get started talking to somebody about these products, and I'm just so excited because I'm having so much wonderful progress that I tend to oversell the product. Then I have all my people looking at me going, well, why am I not having that? You know, you had that right away. And you don't want them to expect miracles. You want them to expect realistic results, that in time, when their gut health improves with the use of these products, that eventually you're going to get this, but it's not going to happen overnight. And if it happens sooner than 3 or 4 months, that's wonderful. That's going to be a pleasant surprise for them. But we don't want them to expect magic in that short period of time. We want them to understand that the products do take time. And that way we won't have so many people on the sad side not happy with it. We have more people that are going, oh, awesome, this happened faster than I expected. Let's see, what am I doing on time here? Oh, they're going to shut me down here soon. They haven't told me, but I know it's coming. Okay, now I want to tell y'all a story that made me laugh. Everybody in the whole room was laughing, because here is Phallin and Brittney standing up there at the front, and Brittney starts telling the story. She says, if Phallin comes to her and she's all over etc., she says, I've got an idea. We're going to put on wigs and we're going to go stand in the McDonald's, I think is what she said, and we're going to have this real loud conversation. You lost how much weight? Oh, yes, girl. And we're going to attract people to our conversation, because they had beat on people's doors and talked to people and left flyers and cards everywhere. And they're like, we got to get some joins. And Brittney's looking at Phallin going, I am not doing that. So they have been right where we're at. They are sending out messages. They were talking to people, and they're frustrated, and they just desperately wanted to get some customers, get some joins, get some validation that they are doing this, that this is real. Y'all, let me tell y'all, this is real. This is the real deal. I believe this in my heart. I know it in my heart. I know that it's working for my family. I know it's working for many, many of my friends now. It's working for all of y'all. I'm seeing progress. It is an amazing opportunity. Let's get real excited and let's share plexus with everybody. Everybody deserves to feel like we feel. Don't y'all agree?
Yep.
And I'll tell you, I had the best time Saturday. It really was a great trip with good fellowship. We had good leaders. We got to meet other people. I'm going to tell y'all, if you can join a live event, make the effort. It was so worth it. And, you know, we made a 2.5-hour drive, but when I talked to Phallin, she told me they drove 4.5 hours to get there. Yes. And they have showed up year after year in that very same room and had nobody but them show up. Okay, but they still go. They still go, and now we had over 20 women in our meeting, and I'll tell you, it was an incredible experience. It really lit me on fire, y'all. And I cannot wait until this coming Saturday to the flea market for our sip and see. Oh my gosh, y'all. We are going to have so much fun. Y'all get you some rest the night before because you're going to need it. Carol, was there anything else you want to say?
One thing that I meant to say while I was talking is don't compare yourself to other people.
Yes, yes.
You are you, and success may not come as fast to you as it does to somebody else. They may have different friends, different types of friends. They may be more outgoing than you, but do not compare yourself. Any little victory is a victory.
Yes, yes. Awesome. And that, you know, that's so true. Just like each body is a little different, each person is a little different. You know, everybody has their own pace and their own goals and their own way of getting there. But, you know, let's don't reinvent the wheel. Let's use what they have been passing down to us through all these generations of jewels. And let's just go out there and succeed in their footsteps and make them proud for all of the time and the work that they pour into us. Let's go out there and use those resources and make them proud. Let's grow Phallin. She's been diamond, now she's already back to gold. Let's shoot her right back on up there to double diamond, y'all. And the more that we get, the more she gets, and you know, the more that people under us get, the more we get, the more she gets. I mean, y'all, it just doesn't get any better. We're all building each other up. It's just wonderful. And I love it. And I'm going to let y'all go before they cut us off because I don't want to lose the end of it. But thank you so much for going with me. And thank y'all so much for being here. And y'all have a great night. All right. Monday night call in a few minutes.
Thanks, Cindy. You too.
All right. Love y'all.
Love you too. Bye.